Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I brought the wrong tool. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Did a review last week on a Flissa multi-tool that I purchased, a really inexpensive one on Amazon. And I actually bought another one. It's the Wave clone of Flissa. Just got it today, so this is pretty much going to be a first impressions video. So let's sit back, take a look, and see what we think about this Wave clone from Flissa.
Okay, let's take a look at this tool here from Flissa, this multi-tool guy. Like I said, it's pretty much a clone to the Leatherman Wave. The rocker style lock for the accessory tools on both sides. Opens up nice. This does have the replaceable cutter bits. For the hardwire at the bottom there, and regular wire. Of course, you need one of those pliers. Nice fit on those. Nice finish on the handle. Like I said, this is so similar to the Leatherman Wave. We'll set them side by side here. Feels good in the hand. Real good fit. No pocket clip or anything. No way to attach one. So you're going to just either use the sheath it comes with, or drop it in your pocket or your tool bag, whatever, however you decide to carry it around. A little bit of practice and a good grip, you can definitely fling it open in one hand and close it up. Anyway, so let's compare it with the Wave. Hang on. Yeah, I do have original Wave here, and I can also flick that one open as well. So okay, so here's a good side by side of the two. You can see the profile at the bottom here, when it's closed, how much wider the handle grip is on the Flissa. Both comfortable. I don't know if it's just for some reason I feel like I have more leverage on the Flissa than I do the Wave. That's probably just me. Just showing some of the tools tucked away in there, and we'll get to all those here in a second. The Wave has this wire cutter set up, no replaceable blade. How important that is to you or not, I don't know. I don't even know where you'd kit the blade if you had to replace it. I don't know if that's just a gimmick or not, because they're trying to mimic some of the higher end tools that are more expensive Leathermans rather, that have that feature. You can see the pivots, just a smooth over one on the Leatherman, chamfered over pivots on the Flissa. Some cutouts in the handle material on the Flissa, top and the bottom. Wave is just smooth all the way through. They both have, the little measurement scales on the sides. Looks to be like the Flissa, a little on the thicker side on the plier head. So it's like, it's more robust. I don't know. Overall, the Flissa is a little thick. We'll get a measurement on that too here and show you that exactly. So hang on. Okay, so let's measure these real quick. We'll get some comparisons here. Flissa, 4 inches. Wave, maybe just a tad shorter. Yeah, they're the same. They're both coming in just under 4 inches. Thickness. Flissa, right about 18 mil. The Wave, about 17. A little bit thinner. Not a big difference. Measure the thickness of the tool. So Flissa, we got, looks like 7, we'll call it 8 mil. And yeah, 7 on the Leatherman. So yeah, it's a little bit thinner head. Like I said, not a huge difference. I'm sure both will be very, very durable. Hold that up real quick. Weight wise. Okay, we'll go Leatherman first. 24.1. Flissa being a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker. I imagine it's a little bit more, and it's 26.1. So yes, it's indeed a little bit heavier with that thickness. Now, where's that thickness coming into play? Let's take a look here at the tools, and we'll see why. Leatherman. We'll just flare them out here so you guys can see. Okay, so the handle tools on the Leatherman and the handle tools on the Flissa. Okay, Leatherman flathead. The micro screwdriver, which you can pull the bit out. It's flathead or Phillips. The scissors, bottle can opener, and then their proprietary flat bit tool setup. Of course, they come with all the bits. You can get your bit kit. The bits aren't the greatest. You can see this one's twisted. So they do come in handy though. I really enjoy having those. I use the Torx. I use the Torx a lot, and even the Allen heads. They're really handy to have. There's no doubt about it. Flissa doesn't have that setup though. They got their layout's obviously a little bit different. They have the bottle can up over here. This little micro flathead screwdriver, which is just some kind of soft metal. You're not going to be getting anything hard with that. Flathead screwdriver. Very similar scissor design. But the one feature that they got that I do really enjoy is the full profile reversible Phillips flathead bit driver. So I really enjoy that. I think that's a good adjunct. The nice thing about something like that is you get options. Now I got a 1/4-inch driver bit in there. No retention inside here, which is be nice. The retention ball is on the bit itself. If they had a retention in here or a magnet in there, that would be awesome. I suppose you could drop a little magnet down in there, glue it in, but I don't know how it's going to affect the other bits. But like I said, that's kind of a nice feature. I like that about it. Rocker lock on it. All of these again, rocker lock. So pretty comparable for what we know, your abilities, what you can do with these things. Build wise, like I said, boy, this Flissa really feels nice. When you're talking about a Leatherman Wave, it's going to run you probably around, let's call it $150. And the Flissa, this one coming in on Amazon, I purchased this for $29. And I think it's fantastic. It opens up nice. It's, the Leatherman's a little bit stiffer here, but really, I would never complain about the Leatherman, except for maybe the price. When you got things like this coming out with really good build quality at a fraction of the price. Anyway, let's do a couple tool checks here real quick. This hard cutting bit, I'm very interested to see what that can do. I actually got a finishing nail here, and I'm curious to see how hard can it cut. Well, I'll be damned. No problem there. So I'm going to say that that's a win. let's go over to my Leatherman and see. Geez, I don't want to damage this thing. Not happening. Well, maybe. It's cutting, but it feels like it's twisting. Yeah, it can make the cut, but it felt like it was twisting everything when I was squeezing on it. So I'll say the cutting blade on this better for hard cut items. Let's see the scissors. Okay, what do I got here? I got some leather shoelace-like material. Flissa, no problem. I imagine Leatherman, no problem. The scissors are pretty similar. There's the Flissa, there's the Leatherman. Nice white paddle for your finger action. Really comparable. Pull that up. Tools on the outside. You can definitely one hand flick that open. Really sharp out of the box. Some real thin magazine paper. How sharp is it? Yeah. Okay, nice and sharp there. We have the serrated edge. And I mean, it's going to cut this no problem, I'm sure. Yeah. No issues there. That works out great. And we got the file. Now, the file difference is something I noticed. The diamond file on the Leatherman is really a fine grit. I mean, it's really smooth to rub across and a nice aggressive on the other side. This one is much more aggressive and very similar on as far as texture on that side. So I think performance-wise, you're not going to have any kind of issues with that. And then we got, they both have the saw. There's the Flissa sawtooth. Real similar. Pretty similar. The teeth, the Leatherman's actually got some wood chips in it. I apologize for that. I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, they're similar. Like I said, not much to see there. I tell you guys, overall, for the price of this thing, I really like it. I'm gonna carry this a ton, I feel, and I'm probably gonna consider maybe even buying a couple more. I can't really afford to put a Leatherman in all my vehicles and campers and around the house, but I could certainly afford to put one of these in there, just about every room of the house. Okay, so here's a little shot of some of my other multi-tools that I have, my Leathermans, comparing, not really comparing against, to show you some of the features. Like I said, with the Flissa, very, obviously most comparable to the Wave Man. With the addition of the way better cutter bit, the replaceable cutter bit. Now, to get a replaceable cutter bit in a Leatherman, for me, I got to step up to the Surge here to get a similar bit. Okay, so Surge, a lot more money and a lot larger of a tool to be carrying around. So, if it's for some serious work and you're going to have it on your hip in a pouch, I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem. But that's a lot more tool. Then, of course, the super tool This is the Leatherman Super Tool. Also has the changeable cutter bit. So again, big tool to be lugging around. And going from those very large Super Tool down to something a lot more simple on the Leatherman's offerings is the Skeletal standard cutter, pliers. You know, not as many, near as many features. You got the flat changeable bits, Phillips, and a couple flatheads tucked in there. And other than that, and your knife with your smooth and serrated blade edges on it. So great little tool. Comes, you know, with a pocket clip already attached, a little lanyard clip. But again, you know, not near as much functionality with that one compared to the Wave. You know, that's actually, I've always felt the Wave is the best overall tool. The Charge, if you guys are familiar with Charge, very similar to the Wave, just like a fancy Wave that has a pocket clip attachable to it. That's nice. But for me, comparing all these Leathermans with all their features and functions and build quality and whatnot, the Flissa stacks up so well as a very well-rounded tool. It feels like it's very well built. I think it's going to last easily last as long as any one of these other tools with a normal use. You know, the price point is the real deal on something like this. If you have the money, get the Wave. You know, if you just want a multi-tool to kind of keep in the bag, keep around, I think the Wave's the best choice there. But if you want to set up multiple bags, $29. Well, guys, as you can see, I have, you know, a bit of a collection of multi-tools, and I'll probably continue to buy more because I just can't seem to get enough of them. But I got to tell you, overall, this is a fantastic pick. You just really can't go wrong with this one, I think, for the price point, the features, the build, the similarity. You know, it's almost criminal how much this is like a Leatherman Wave clone. But $29 for this, about $150 for this. I don't know. It's up to you. If you got the money to spend, definitely buy the Wave. It's a great tool. It with the little accessory bits and whatnot that all tuck nicely into a sheath. That's a great tool. I would never ever knock that. But you know, say on a bargain, if you don't need all those carry all those bits around with you, and you're looking for a deal on something comparable, you've always wanted a Wave. Never wanted to take the leap, to plunge, or whatever to spend the $150 or $30, guys. This is your tool. Anyway, guys, that's it for today on this Flissa multi-tool. Thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe. That'd be awesome if you would give it a thumbs up too. Always helps the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you again, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.